Guys, welcome to the garage. Thanks so much for checking out this video. This is an episode I'm really excited about. A lot of you have been asking me to do a video about my top 5 things that I would have in a home gym. So that's what we're bringing to you. 5 things that you need to build your own home gym. All right, guys, number 1, the very first thing that I would recommend to you is not a barbell. It's not weights. It's not a squat rack. It is a set of resistance bands. These are the Veek resistance bands. You can buy them on Amazon. They're about $21.97 shipped to your door. These are awesome. They come in a bag. They come with a door attachment. They come with 2 handles and 2 ankle attachments. These bands come in different resistance levels. You got 10, 20, 30, 40, and 50-pound increments. These bands will allow you to do a ton of exercises in a very compact space. Like I said, they come in a bag. You can travel with them. You can keep them in your bedroom or in your living room. If your basement or your garage is packed, you can hang them on the wall or keep them somewhere where they'll be out of the way. They won't be taking up a ton of space. Guys, these bands they're my favorite exercise bands. We actually have 2 sets of them. I have this set and I have this set over here. They have 8,500 reviews on Amazon, gives you about 4.5 stars. So they'll last for a long time. Like I said, before I would recommend anything else to someone who is just getting started building their home gym, whether it's in your living room or your bedroom, or if you're in a condo or a townhome somewhere with limited space, number 1 piece of equipment, resistance bands. If you go to our YouTube channel, you will find an exercise library filled with exercises and movements that you can do with exercise bands if you don't have dumbbells or a barbell and some plates. All right? So that's number 1. Number 2 is a pull-up bar, but not just any pull-up bar. If you are just starting from scratch building your home gym, you need a doorway pull-up bar. This is the Perfect Fitness doorway pull-up bar. It's $35 on Amazon and has a ton of benefits. Not only does it have 1,100 reviews where it gives you a 4.5 star, this thing is well built. It gives you the option of lots of different grips. You can do pull-ups and chin-ups and wide grip pull-ups and close grip pull-ups. You can do flip grip pull-ups. You can do a whole ton of things. And on top of it, this will actually work to protect your door frame. So you're not worried about it punching through the drywall or ruining your door frame or anything like that. Again, if you are starting from scratch and don't have any home gym equipment at all and you want to know what are the top 2 things, this is number 2. I would say a pull-up bar. A pull-up or a chin-up is one of the most fundamental movements that you can do to strengthen your body. And if you have this pull-up bar, you can also attach the bands to the bar to do additional exercises. So the 2 work together very, very well. And right there, the first 2 pieces that I would recommend to you are less than $60. So for less than $60, you will have enough equipment to do a ton of fitness in your house. It can be in a very small space, in the space of a doorway, and you can get fit. All right, that was number 1 and number 2. For number 3, I would recommend adjustable dumbbells. A lot of people want dumbbells in their home gym, but a lot of people don't have the space for dumbbells, because if you get individual dumbbells in a broad weight range, it's going to take up a ton of space. Adjustable dumbbells are compact and they save you space and they'll save you money. There's 2 brands that I would recommend to you. There's a lot more out there, and feel free to look them up on your own. Do some research and make sure that before you buy them, you're comfortable with how they're made, how long they last, what the reviews are like, all of that jazz. So the ones that I've had for about 8 years now are these Bowflex Select Tech 1090s. The 1090 just means that they go from 10 to 90 pounds. It's awesome because all of the weight, 90 pounds, fits in this small space. It's really cool how that they set this up. Each side, there's a dial where you can select the weight. It goes from 10 to 90 pounds. You can do it on one side, and then you can do it on the other side. Let's see. Well, I'll get it to something that I can easily pick up here. Let's see. Fall over. All right. This is 15 pounds, okay? And these weights have been weighed multiple times. They're within fractions of a pound to where they're supposed to be. So they are weighted really, really well. And these have lasted me for 8 years, have been perfectly fine, have had zero issues with them whatsoever, including the mechanism that adjusts the dumbbells, right? So it's we live in a very humid climate, and they're in the garage all the time. Not a single issue with them. These Bowflex SelectTech 1090s will run you for a pair of them about $800 on Bowflex's website. It's a little pricey. Let's say maybe, I don't need to go up to 90 pounds. What about something a little bit smaller? Look at the Bowflex SelectTech 552s. Those will run you about $400 on Amazon, shipped to your door, and just like the number suggests, they go from 5 to 52 pounds. They're a little bit more compact, and my cousin actually has a pair of them and uses them all the time, and they work really well. Super happy with them. The other company that I would recommend to you is PowerBlock. PowerBlock's basic adjustable dumbbell goes from 5 to 50 pounds, and it's about $370 on Amazon. It's a square, or it's a rectangle rather, and it's a little bit more cumbersome to adjust the weights. So think about those things when you're buying adjustable dumbbells. How easy is it for me to adjust the weights? What are the dimensions? How well is the weight built? I will say that with these Bowflex adjustable dumbbells, there's a lot of plastic in here. It's heavy-duty plastic, and you have to be careful with them. You can't drop these weights or they will break, okay? The mechanism that they have is very creative to adjust the dumbbells, but don't drop them, okay? Don't drop these dumbbells at all, or it will cause some problems. The PowerBlocks are a little bit more forgiving, but I think that they're a little bit more cumbersome to adjust the weights, and but they're great. Adjustable dumbbells. That's number 3, okay? They will save you money and space. They're awesome. I love adjustable dumbbells. All right, so number 1, resistance bands. Number 2, doorway pull-up bar. Number 3, adjustable dumbbells. And number 4, something you may not be expecting, a scale. Now, a lot of people will argue with me over this one and say, why are you recommending a scale? The scale lies. We shouldn't get on the scale every day, blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Knowledge is power. Most people will work out and train really hard, or maybe not as hard as they think they will, and then eat like crap. They'll eat like absolute and utter garbage. Wonder why their clothes aren't fitting different, or the scale's not changing, right? That's because they're eating more than what they think they are, and they don't weigh maybe what they think they do. There's a lack of knowledge and understanding. Why I'm recommending to you a digital scale, specifically this Renpho scale, is because I want you to have the knowledge and the information about your body so that you can make conscious choices about what you eat and how active you are, and to give you an idea about how healthy you are. Now, you can come at me and say, all right, well, it's not the gold standard, how accurate can those things be? Well, 189,000 people gives it about 4.5 stars. People are happy with this scale. And for sure, this is not the gold standard of figuring out your body composition, which is what this scale is. It's a body composition scale. But what I would say to that is, whatever you use it consistently. And when you use it consistently and you measure consistently, you'll have consistent data to track over time as you progress in your health and fitness journey. Now, this Renpho scale is about $28 on Amazon, and there's an app that comes with it on your phone. So what this scale does is when you step on it, it'll connect to the app on your phone if you have it open. You'll put in some information. You basically create an account on there, who you are. Here's my name, here's my age, and then it takes it from there. And when you hop on this scale, it'll weigh you, and then it'll do a body composition through electrical conductivity, and it'll tell you not just what your BMI is, because let's be honest, BMI is trash. BMI is trash. My BMI for 5'10" and 205 puts me at morbidly obese. I am not morbidly obese. I hate BMI. We're not going to BMI. right? So body composition is what this scale does, is it tells you your body fat percentage, your muscle mass, your bone mass in your body, your metabolic age. So it gives you all of this information about your health, and you can then use that information to make informed decisions about creating a diet plan for yourself or a nutrition plan. How much should I eat? Ooh, okay, this gives me my basal metabolic rate. So I know how many calories this scale tells me I burn in a day without an activity multiplier taken into effect. So, ooh, I'm eating too much. I need to scale back on what I eat, okay? That's why having a scale with this information is super, super helpful, and I would recommend it to everyone, okay? But the fifth thing that I would recommend to you, the final piece to wrap up what makes a complete home gym for beginners, is a TDEE calculator. You're thinking, what in the world is that? Total Daily Energy Expenditure Calculator. What this does is it takes into account your age, your height, your weight, your body fat percentage that you will get from this scale, and it takes into account how active you are. It gives you a guide, if you're not sure what to put, to determine how active you are, and it tells you how many calories you're actually burning in a day. Most people think that they burn more calories than they actually do, and they wind up overeating, and they stay unhealthy, and they get really frustrated. That's why knowledge and information is power to change. This TDEE calculator is, wait for it, free. Google it. Google TDEE calculator. You can use the first one that comes up on Google. Put in that information, and once it gives you the results of where you are, you can set a goal. You can say, I want to gain muscle mass, or I want to lose weight. I want to lose this amount of weight in this period of time. It will tell you how many calories you can eat to accomplish this goal with that specific activity multiplier. So if you work out 1 to 2 days a week, or 3 to 4, or 4 to 5, or 6 to 7, it'll take all of that into account. And it'll break up macros for you, which we can talk about another time, but how much protein and carbohydrates and fats you should be eating. Many people do not think about this when they're looking at their overall picture of health. Not only do you need the equipment that I'm talking about here, but you need the knowledge as to how to eat. Most people eat for pleasure and enjoyment, but if you want true health and fitness, you must eat for fuel and not for pleasure. Food is fuel. Food is fuel. Food is fuel. That's how you need to think in order to make yourself healthy. This scale and that calculator will help you do that, so that when you're exercising with these bands or this dumbbell or this pull-up bar, you're not wasting your time. You can exercise as much as you want, and if you're not eating healthy or if you're not eating the right amounts, you're not going to make progress. Or you may make progress, but the wrong way. You may go in the wrong direction than what you want to go. So all of this, I think, completes the picture of what a home gym should look like for beginners, okay? These are not all the products on the market. These are the ones that I use, and this is why I use them. And I want you to have that information so that you can get yourself to a place of health and fitness that you want to be, right? That's what we're after here. That's what I'm trying to help you do. If you visit our channel, all of these workouts that we do, they're to help you know what to do so that you can get fit and so that you can get healthy. And ultimately, we get fit and healthy because we want to honor and glorify God with the bodies that He's given us, right? And we can't do that if we're unhealthy or if we're not fit, okay? So, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And remember, head over to our YouTube channel, The Bickles Works in Progress, where you are now, and look into our exercise library. There are a ton of exercises in there and more coming for you to do with dumbbells and with resistance bands. And if you have a barbell, you can use a barbell. But all of these pieces of equipment that I have here in this video are used in the exercise library, and it's all to help you. Guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Take care, and we'll see you next time.
Do you wanna get fit? Don't know where to begin.